This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, son?
I'm doing good, Dad. How about you? You doing good?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I mean,
All right. You being productive?
yes. Oh, hey. I'm always productive. I'm always doing something, whether it's working or something around the house or even canning tomatoes.
Oh, why would you do that? How many tomatoes are you canning?
Nancy and I have put up 32 quarts.
32 quarts. Is this all in one sitting?
Oh, no, this is like, I think I did 2 canners, like 11 one time and
32.
10, 6, like 4 or 5 different other times.
I mean, where do you keep all these cans? I mean, they're actually jars.
In the golf cart Belch Life room.
Okay. Yeah. In the Belch Life bedroom.
Yeah, that's where all the, we got 100. Let's see, I think we got 212 quarts of string beans.
Damn. It's like an apocalypse bunker. I mean, don't you give any of it away or something?
No, as hard as I would do. Oh, let me rephrase that. We cook it for people and carry it different places. And my friend Michael, I give him a couple of jars because he always brings the jars back.
Okay.
So,
but I mean, with that many jars, so next year you don't need to have string beans, right?
That would probably be very possible, but that probably ain't going to happen at our house because my wife, when it gets to be springtime, I got to plant some spring beans.
If you haven't eaten all the ones that you've got?
Well, they don't go bad.
Okay.
It's just like you said, if the apocalypse comes or something happens, everybody else might not have much to eat, but I'm going to have some string beans and tomatoes.
Yeah, you will. I like the way you say apocalypse. You emphasize the lips part. Say it again.
Okay.
Say it
apocalypse.
Again. See?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Tell me about your lips. Well, I got apocalypse. I don't know what that is, but I mean, I could definitely see.
It's a southern thing. All right.
It or like a Beverly Hills plastic surgery thing. I would like the apocalypse so that they'll last throughout all of the trauma. I'd like them to be nice and plump. Oh, me. Okay. All right. So you've been busy. I haven't been that busy.
You still getting back into the swing of things, ain't you?
Yes. Yes, sir.
That's all right.
I'm not trying to work too hard all at once.
Well, we got to holler out to Brody Nay, who wrote us this wonderfully written review on Apple Podcasts.
Now, at the end of every single episode, you ask people to do this. And I've been meaning to ask, has it worked? Are we actually getting reviews for this show? So this answers that question. We've gotten at least one, and apparently it's good.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
It says, A Journey to the Heart from Brody Nay. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles and Link Neal is a warm and honest journey between father and son that feels like sitting on a front porch with old friends. Each episode is filled with laughter, heartfelt stories, and quiet moments that speak louder than words. Charles brings his southern charm and wisdom, while Link opens the door to a deeper side of himself we rarely get to see.
Oh.
Together they build something beautiful, a bridge across generations built on love, curiosity, and shared timing. This podcast doesn't shout, it hums. Just like the ocean in the background, it stays with you long after it's done. Well, Brody,
Wow.
thank you. And all you other Myrtle Beach, y'all can get on the bandwagon and see if you send us one too.
It doesn't have to be that good
But
either.
that was
I mean, as long as it's
No.
5 stars, it could be shorter and it doesn't have to be that poetic. I mean, Dad, we don't want to give the impression that we only want people to leave like these really poetic, thoughtful reviews, right? We want all reviews.
No, you could write one like I would write it and just write it from what comes off the top of your head and just put it on there
we'll take
and
those
we'd
too.
read it.
Yep.
Recently, there was one that was 5 stars and it just says cholate.
There it is.
That works.
Cholate.
So,
But that, I mean, what's his name again?
Brody Nay.
Thank you, Brody. That was thoughtful. And it also reminds me of how good this podcast is.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we do pretty well.
There's levels to it. There's facets to it. Like a diamond. It doesn't shout. It hums. This is a hummer of a podcast.
I like that. That was got a humming podcast.
Maybe we get Hummer to sponsor this podcast.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that's possible. Anything's possible.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's nice to know that we're getting some reviews. I now know that we have 2 on this show. So keep it up. A journey of the heart to the heart. All right.
It's time for All Right, Mr. Neal. What you think of this reel? Well, Link, looks like we got some more, I reckon it's paint reels to look at. And This one's from Zach. It says, do you also think the bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it?
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this does not sound like a paint video.
No, and I don't think so.
All right.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I missed, but whatever. We got a reel about the bird lady from Zach from Home Alone 2.
All right, so here you go. You get to
They
watch
want to see if I can get it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
The bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it.
Do you just know? No, that's not what I was thinking. What? Okay,
The
Dad.
bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it.
That's what he said, yeah. And do you agree? Do you feel that way as well?
I'm trying to figure out what can the bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it. And I think I've watched it. Well, I know I've watched both of them.
Okay. Well, that's her picture there. She fed the pigeons in the park.
Yeah.
And Red said, when I asked him what he was thinking, he said the bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it. So, do you agree with that?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get. What does it mean, can get it?
Mm-hmm. All right. What are some things what are some candidates of things she might could get?
She could get some bird poop all over her.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So I agree with that.
And
she might could get dirty with bird poop. Yes. What else is a candidate for what she might could get?
She might could get an endorsement from the pigeon thing that she's helping feed the pigeons to make sure they don't go hungry.
Okay. She might get an endorsement from a pigeon union. That's true.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. What else? I think you're on a roll. All of these are good answers. Keep it going.
She just loves being able to feed the pigeons and seems like that she's very happy with what she's doing.
So she could get what?
She should get something to eat.
That's right. She could get lunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She could also, when she runs out of birdseed, what else could she get?
She could get some money where she could buy some more.
Oh, yeah. Are you trying to tell the bird lady to get a job?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that maybe she'd want somebody to donate her some money where she could buy some more birdseed.
Okay.
Feed.
She can get donations for more birdseed. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. What about... I'll just ask it. What about sex?
I don't know if I'd be enticed to have sex with the bird lady.
Okay, well, so that's where you and Rhett part ways. But I'm right here with you, sir. Because that's what he meant by that. The bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get it. It, below the belt, in a central location, sometimes in a dangly configuration. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I knew Rhett was a little different, but I mean, this carries it to a whole different aspect.
Yeah. I agree.
When I was putting this together, I had a personal revelation. I'm just going to put something on the screen, and I want you to tell me if you also see it.
If this is a split screen between me and the bird lady, I'm going to be offended. It's you, Dad. I'm not offended. Okay.
Do you see it? Do you see what I'm seeing?
Oh, Dad.
Well,
the cheeks.
Something there.
The cheeks are similar.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that they're both bundled up. What do you think, Dad? Is there a relation here?
I don't know. I mean, I don't personally know the bird lady, but
I think the bird lady from Home Alone 2 can get a DNA test. You know what I mean? That's what she can get.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
You agree?
I got it was cold that day, so I guess that's
bundled up, rosy
eating
cheeks.
that ice cream. I got rosy cheeks like she's got. So,
well, I hope Rhett doesn't see this picture of you. All right, what else we got?
We got one from Linda. I don't even know. Yaslink. What are you thinking is from Linda? Yaslink. Yaslink.
Oh, no, I don't know what this one is yet.
Your ass. Link.
Yep.
Last time we did this, we all learned something about ourselves.
I think I'm becoming bi. Okay, Dad. Linda wants to know what you think about this clip. I would say it's completely out of context, but it got a lot of views on TikTok.
Well, I really don't know what happened and what you said and what it meant. So I'm lost.
I'm glad. I said I think that I'm bi.
You're biased.
Bi. Do you know what bi is? Somebody's bi. B-I.
Bisexual.
There it is. That's right. Now I'm not. But that was the joke. Sometimes I make jokes and people think I'm just talking. That's the, you know, especially when it's taken out of context. I will say that we were cutting things in half, and the challenge was to see if we could perfectly cut things in half, and I was doing a really good job at it. Therefore, I
let
thought
you have a knife.
it was different stuff. It wasn't a knife, but they will let me use some dangerous stuff to cut in on this episode that when we do it. But I was so good at cutting things perfectly in half, I said, I think I'm bi. I mean, that's a good joke, right?
Oh yeah.
And then they pluck it out and put it on TikTok, and the only part they put on TikTok is, we learned something about ourselves. I think I'm bi. See, that's the way things get manipulated here by people that I'm paying. You know? They manipulate my words.
Well, I can't help you with that.
Yeah, because it happens to you too.
Yes, it does. It just did with Logan, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm,
I can't resist.
It's all right,
It's
though.
all right.
As long as we get the views, man.
Okay.
There's a hierarchy of needs here, and getting the views and the clicks is higher than people having opinions about, I don't know, our sexual orientations.
Imagine Dragging D's Nuts is at 500,000.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good little clip, Dad. I'm not falling for that one again, though.
Well, we'll see about that.
All right, try it.
Whether you're lounging by the pool, planning a staycation, or finally jetting off on that long-awaited trip, summer is the perfect time to shake things up and maybe even start learning a new language with Rosetta Stone. You can turn your downtime into something seriously rewarding. Rosetta Stone has been the trusted name in language learning for over 30 years. Their immersive, intuitive method helps you naturally absorb the language without relying on English translations, so you start thinking and speaking in your new language from the very beginning. I'm especially impressed by their true accent speech recognition. It gives real-time feedback on your pronunciation so you can sound more natural, more confident. Whether you have 5 minutes or a full hour, Rosetta Stone fits seamlessly into your routine. On desktop or mobile, and with a lifetime membership, you get access to all 25 languages forever. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach listeners can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/dispatches to get started and claim your 50% off today. Don't miss out. Go to rosettastone.com/dispatches and start learning today. It's time for another edition of Myrtle Beach Mailbag. Well, Link, we got several emails this week.
Okay, good.
We got one from Jared, and he says, huge fan of the show. Please never stop. This question is specifically for you, Charles. Link isn't experienced enough.
What? Link what?
Isn't experienced enough.
Okay.
We may have to title this, Don't Tell Nancy. Charles, you and me are both men and have been married more than once. He just said more than once. I mean, I've been married 4 times.
Right.
I am experienced. And have some experience shagging different ladies.
Okay.
And he's using this shagging different ladies like it's from Europe.
Uh-huh.
After all these years, do you ever find yourselves thinking about past lovers?
Well, first of all, he's right. He's right. I am inexperienced. I have no experience in past lovers.
That would be correct.
Well, you don't have to you don't have to rub it in.
Well, that's okay. I'm sorry. Well, I did enough for you and me both, so don't worry about it.
Well, okay then, answer the question. Oh my God.
But Jared, in my lifetime anyway, I have had more than one experience with different shagging with different ladies, but as you get older, you really don't think about those things near as much as you used to. And the only thing I think about now is still trying to shag with my wonderful Nancy. And because everything's usually different with all different kind of people you've been with, and it's just different. So, I really don't have flashbacks about shagging with other women, and probably ain't the answer you wanted, but that's just. I mean,
I think it was the one
I
that
don't know how you, Jared. Jared, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 73, and years ago, when I was younger, in my younger days, my Uncle Ross told me, he said, "You'll slow down one of these days, because it's going to slow it down for you." That's a good thing for you to remember, Link.
So what?
But
What's the application for that?
but
Wear it out now.
well, and you know, things are a little slower around our house, but they ain't that slow. They ain't that slow.
There you go.
So, so I really hope that answers my question about it, Jared. And I don't know, you know.
You're looking forward. You're still focused on the future.
That's right.
Got it.
Yeah. Yes. Because I don't want it to be brought up and me even to think about nothing like that. That's water under the bridge, and just like Link said, I'm trying to catch the next wave with Nancy. So that's all I'm doing.
Catch the next wave.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge. Probably other things too floating in that water. But it went away. It went that way.
Might be. But
So what is my application here? What I'm trying to figure out is like you in the middle of that wonderful answer. It's like you gave me this perspective. You were like, so Link, you got to keep this in mind. So here I am at 47. I haven't missed a beat yet. But what are you saying?
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is, you probably got another good 25 years, and then after that, it's going to diminish a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
But 25.
It's just
right.
You get older, things just don't work all the time.
Okay. All right.
Like you would hope it would.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Gotcha. So wear it out now.
I mean, wear it out. Yeah.
Maybe wearing it out kind of builds it up too. I'd like to think that.
Well, that old saying is, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So. So keep using it as long as you can. I think.
If you don't use it, you'll lose it, and if you can't find it, don't tell anybody.
That's right.
Or do.
Oh, you can still find it.
If you use it or lose it, if you can't find it, rewind it. If you can't find it, unwind it. There it is. If you can't find it,
boy, if you
unwind it.
I'm telling you, that's a nice one if you can unwind.
Yeah, man, I've got it spooled up down there. Sorry. Okay, you want to move on? I keep making that noise.
We got one from Patrick. From Patrick. He said, years ago, I introduced many members of my family to GMM. My mother, Tracy, being one of those loved ones, and years later, she was actually the one who urged me to check out Dispatches.
Huh.
This has become one of the reasons of an endless list. I am thankful for my mom. She has been there for me through every high and every low. With that said, I wanted to ask, what is your favorite memory of each of yours about your moms?
Okay. Well, that's nice, Patrick. First of all, to have a list of things that you appreciate your mom for. I certainly love my mom, and I know that you love yours, and I also love yours, Dad, because she's my nana.
Yep.
Why don't you go first?
Patrick, mine is there's several things with mine because it won't just my mom. I had a great dad too, and they were great partners. But my mom always, since I was 5 or 6 years old, she started having, because I was the first grandchild. This is just the way it is. And
amongst her siblings, she was the first one to have a child, which was you.
With moms. So, yeah. And they started having birthday parties for me, and all of them came. So that was probably for 5 or 6 years. So my mom always made things special for me, and with those things. And and she's still here, but that's a memory that I cherish from having a great childhood. And then probably the most funny and interesting thing, though, was when I was growing up and we were learning how to water ski. We got to watch my mom learn how to water ski.
That's hard to imagine.
And this was a sight to behold, because she couldn't swim. She was pretty afraid of the water, but Daddy finally talked to her, and she finally had 2 or 3 life preservers on and she finally got up and water skied maybe once or twice. And that's one of my memories that I have, that she tried to do something that she really didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And did it anyway. And it helps you see that you can, if you think about it, it'll help you do things that sometimes you don't want to do, but you can still be successful at when you do things. So I got that out of that with my mom and love. And then the other thing is, Patrick, I was kind of a wild child when I was a teenager, and
you don't say.
And we've talked about it on this show, and even several years after, and had fast cars, and and my mom and daddy always took us to church. But as I got older, I think every time I'd leave the house, you could kind of see my mama saying, "Boy, I hope he comes back in the door." And she'd be praying for me to make it back in the house again, and all these things in my life. And some of the things, like you said, that your mother's been with you in ups and downs and all those different things. So that's what I really appreciate about her, that she gave me a good background, and always looked out to me and prayed for me, and prayed for the one that I'm looking at too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So
I know she's
always been special about that. That's just some of the ones I came up with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick, first of all, like, I think your mom introducing you to this show is, well, that's the best a mom can do. You know, there's no topping that. Nana didn't do that.
No.
Maybe she has done that for some people, actually. You know, my son and my grandson have a podcast. But I am super thankful for my mom. I mean, there's so many things. I mean, she was my whole world growing up, and she created my world, and sacrificed a lot to make that happen. I think that if I'm getting real specific about just something I love about her, I've like, over the past few years, I've just rekindled and just deepened my love for music, and I can trace a lot of that back to her. Like, I remember some of my earliest memories are being in the car, and she's in the front seat singing "Bad Girls, Toot Toot, Beep Beep, Toot Toot, Beep Beep," or even she had and has great taste in music. taste in music that now I'm passing on to Lando. I mean, I'm talking like Madonna, Janet Jackson, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's a lighter hearted thing, but it's very meaningful to me that like she always had that party vibe appreciation for music and like dancing and singing in the car, and that rubbed off on me. So that's one of the thousands of special things about her. Thank you for the question, Patrick. Look at us. It's not even Mother's Day. And we're loving our moms. Happy not Mother's Day, moms.
Well, Patrick, thanks for sending in that question, and thanks for your mom telling you about Dispatches and GMM and all that stuff.
Well, he told her about GMM, and she told him about this. Doesn't seem like she'd have had to do that, Patrick, but okay.
But it's been a good time that we got to reminisce about our moms and all you other Myrtle Beast out there. It was fun having you all here with us today, and we'll be back next week for another one. And don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts.
That's right. Or
you got a question,
you can ask Brody to do it. Maybe Brody should start selling reviews that other people can post about the show. PayPal Brody and he'll send you a review that you can post.
So yeah. Well, if you can get up with Brody, go ahead and do that. Yeah. If you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbeshagging53@AOL.com. And y'all have a great rest of your week. And remember, this podcast doesn't shout, it hums.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Love you, son.
Love you too.
This summer, we're going way back. Throwback marathons at Good Mythical Morning are hitting Mythical 24/7 every Thursday. Find us on Amazon Prime, Fire TV channels, Roku, Samsung, Plex, and so many more ways to stream.